Hello everybody, how is it going? It is Thursday at exactly 1:15 p.m. I haven't done any vlogging today because I've been working on something very special. As you've probably seen from the title of this video, today I'm officially announcing the release of my new album, Infinite Wonder Songs, that is officially coming out on October 25th. Now it's a little hard to see on camera, but I've printed these album covers on gold paper, so they are a very exclusive, very limited special edition. There's only 100 copies, and they are beautifully done on gold. There's going to be silver and gold cassettes that go along with it. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I'm so pumped. Also, there's going to be posters that come along with the album. I'm not sure how I'm going to include this or sell them. They might be separate, but I want to get these posters in your hands. I want to get these albums in your hand. I'm so excited how this came out. I want to share it with you now, but October 25th, it's going to be ready for you guys. So I will have links down below so you can check out all the places where you can pre-order this stuff. I'm so pumped. Anyway, for right now, I'm uploading the album to Bandcamp, and I am getting a few videos ready for Facebook, but I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, the album is announced. You guys better order a copy before they're all gone. And I figured, what else can I do for you today? Now, Stephanie is not feeling well, so I'm going to make her stew from scratch, which is one of my specialties. But one of the most requested videos from you guys is a video on how I make my bread. I make this bread from scratch, and before I start, I need to let you guys know, I've said this before, but if you do not have a Dutch oven, you cannot make this bread. So if you don't have a Dutch oven, I'm very sorry. But this is really easy. This is really simple. This is a recipe that I've concocted in my own brain from a French recipe, and I kind of made it, more so in a system where it's easier to do. So I'm going to outline this for you. It's going to be really easy if you guys follow along. You can't mess this up. So let's get into it. Okay, so what you're going to need for this is you're going to need 1 tablespoon. You can do heaping, you can do a little bit over, it doesn't matter. Just don't do 2, don't do 1.5. Active dry yeast. The next thing you're going to need is 1 tablespoon salt. You're gonna have your salt, your yeast in there. The next thing you're going to do, I did this off of camera because it's super messy, is you're going to need bread flour. Not all-purpose flour, nothing else but bread flour made for bread. I cannot emphasize how long this process of finding this exact amount took me. I'm gonna say I probably did this recipe 15 to 20 times before I finally could even make an edible loaf of bread or even get something to work with. As I said, I worked this down from a French recipe, and I really wanted it to just be easy. I could make this anytime without having to convert or anything like that. So without further ado, this is 6.5 cups of bread flour. Okay, you can add your bread flour into all that dry goodness. Then the next step is, and don't forget, you guys need mineral water for this. And you're going to need exactly this much. How much is that? That is 2.25 cups water, mineral water. Do not forget mineral water. If you want to do this metrically, it's 600 milliliters. Dump that in there. You're going to want to mix this for 10 minutes straight. If you have a mixer, use it on the lowest setting. I do it by hand because our mixer is broken, and I also just like to have the physical feel of the bread. Anyway, I'm going to mix this for 10 minutes, and I will check in with you guys afterwards. Oh man, that is a workout. Anyway, I put it back in there after 10 minutes of kneading. This is going to want to be in a dark, warm place, airtight for 1 hour. Okay, it has been an hour, and as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of tight, but the bread has risen quite a bit, and I'm going to take it out of here, and I'm going to fold it on itself. As you can see, it has gotten bigger, it's gotten softer, and what I'm going to do now, firstly I'm going to get all this excess off of there. I'm going to fold this in on itself, so like this. You're going to fold it in, 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 fold it in. Okay, now with this like that, you're going to flip it over. You always want it to be not side down. Then you can shape a little bit, put a little flour on there. Okay, and now what's going to happen is you are going to let this sit for another hour. When that is happening, what I do is I prepare the oven. I turn it on at the half an hour mark, and I start it at 480 degrees. So what you can do now is you can place this on your parchment paper inside your Dutch oven. Okay, so now that this is in here, you're going to cover it up, and you're going to let it sit for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 480 degrees. Okay, the bread has been sitting for another hour. As you can see, it is nice and fluffy and has risen quite a bit. There's one more step we're going to do before we put it into the oven. So the last step, we're going to put a little bit of flour just on top like this. You want to sprinkle it, cover it up. Don't be afraid to get in there and just kind of move it around with your hand. Make sure there's, just a little something on top. You're going to want to take a razor blade. And what you're going to want to do with the razor blade is just kind of make a little bit of a pattern on there. I like to do a little star like this, just right across. You can do a little one there. And then this helps with distributing the heat better, getting all of that out of there, and adding a nice little shape to it. So this is ready to go into the oven. As I said, we're going to put this into the oven at 480 degrees, preheated, and then after 30 minutes, you're going to switch it down to 460 degrees when this is still in the oven, and then you're going to bake this for another 30 minutes, and that's that. Alright guys, and that's going to be it for today. I'm going to have dinner with Stephanie and then just, I don't know, probably hang out for the rest of the night. But thank you guys for checking out the promo video for Universe. Thank you for the whole bread making process. Maybe I'll make one more loaf before the end of the 365 days, but this is the official bread making video. I will have a recipe for you guys at some point. I'll put it in the description below. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.
The universe is a very, very, very big place. Full of holograms and everybody's feet.